These last 2 days have been absolutely chaotic. First of all, I told y'all this was my weekend off, so had to finish all my Christmas shopping. And when I say had to finish it, I had to finish it. And I already hate going out in the world. I hate going to the mall. I hate going to shopping centers. But had to do my last little bit. I thought I was done, but I had a couple more things that I needed to get for the family. And when I tell y'all, it was one thing after the next, and just people just be going crazy out here during Christmas time. And it's just like, I know it's like that everywhere in the world. I mean, of course I know that because of where I work. I know how hectic it gets. And it's just like, to be out in the world and to see the setup that they have laid out for us. People who struggle all year long trying to do what they need to do. And then it's like during Christmas, oh, I have to get this. I have to get this. I have to do this. I have to. And it's like, don't get me wrong. I think it's a beautiful thing being able to get things for the people that you love. I absolutely do. I'm never against that. But it's just the way that it is so far shoved down our throats, and people not like looking around like, this is kind of crazy. You know how everything goes on sale, but right before everything goes on sale, they jack all the prices up and then just put it on sale to make you think you got a deal. Baby, you didn't get no deal. So yeah, it's just been between that. I had a couple family things that I needed to do. I worked yesterday and today, and it's like, I literally, when I tell y'all, I came home and crashed. I came home, it was like 10 o'clock when I got home yesterday, and I was like, okay, I just need to sit down just for 15 minutes, 30 minutes max. I'm gonna get up, I'm gonna go, finish my journal, clean my charts off, do everything I need to do, because I knew I had a lot to do today. And, go ahead and make my video and do what I need to do. Baby, I promise you, y'all, I opened my eyes. It was 11:59 on the dot. And the first thing is what I said was, my YouTube video. That was so crazy to me because I wasn't mad, but I was like, I beat myself up just a little bit because I've been so consistent this month. I did not want to miss a day. I might not have said that to y'all, but for me, for myself, I did not want to miss a day, period. And it's just like, this is why I said, whenever you say you're going to do something, just go ahead and do it. Because as soon as I got home, even though it was like 10 o'clock, okay, cool. Instead of me just trying to sit down for that 15 minutes, I should have gotten myself up, came in this office, and made my video. So at least it would have been out the way. So I can go ahead and, do what I need to do, stay consistent. And for me to not have done that, it kind of turned it up a little bit for me. And it's like I tell you all the time, I could give you every single excuse, but the one thing is, it was my fault because I didn't do it. I should have done it. I should have done it earlier that day when I had time, even though I said, I didn't have time because I wanted to clean up. I wanted to finish wrapping the stuff that I had. I wanted to make sure that I'm on track with doing everything else that I need to do. I could have sat down for 10, 15 minutes, 20 minutes tops and made this video for y'all and uploaded it. So that was a little bit rough on my part. But anyways, back to what I was saying. It's just the simple fact of they make you consume so much. And it's like just another little kick when it comes to the entrepreneur side. This is why I tell you, this world that we live in is such a consumer world, such a consumer nation. And it's like, if you produce something, people will buy it. And I love that. I love that for the small businesses. I love that for, anybody that's up and coming, anybody that's trying to get their name out, anything like that. But it's these big corporations, these big industries, these big companies that they just do too much. And I sit there and I see the people that's working and the people that's coming in to buy whatever. And a lot, not all the time, but some people are rude. And it's like, why are you being so rude and fussing out the cashier and yelling at the people that's trying to help you, like the retail workers or whatever? Like, why would you sit there and do that whenever they're providing you a service that you need? And I just think that that's just so disgusting. So even in that aspect, like, I'm quick to tell somebody, especially when I see somebody young, don't let this be your end all be all. You can do more. You don't have to sit here and get talked to like that. You don't have to sit there and be disrespected. Like, look into the world. Open up your options. this day and age that we live in, it is so easy for us to be able to come up with a side hustle, or for us to be able to embark upon any kind of journey we want. Now, granted, it's easy to find it, but not everything is easy to start, or everything is not easy to maintain. But it's like, that's why you search around and figure out what's nice to you, what sticks to you, what you feel like is going to actually help boost anything that you got. Or, you know what I'm saying, anything that you like to do. You like clothes, okay, start making your own clothes. Like, you like to cook, start cook, make some baked goods, do what you need to do, make a cookbook. You know what I'm saying? It's just so many different opportunities out here, and I just feel like it's just so wrong and disgusting for people to treat another human being like dirt, especially whenever, like I said, they're providing a service for you. Okay, they might not have made that toy or made whatever it is that you're coming in to get, but why would you sit there and treat them like dirt? Like, you first of all, you never know. The Bible says you never know when you're entertaining an angel. So be careful how you treat everybody. You just treat everybody fairly, treat everybody right. And that was just really on my heart heavy. And that's really what I wanted to talk to y'all about yesterday, because between that and the people on the road, just so much traffic. And it's like, this is why I stay in the house. Granted, I know it was a little bit uppity up because of the time of the year that it is, but it was just so chaotic. And it's just like, that's why I said, even when I was out, I cannot wait until I have my full freedom, because when I tell y'all, I will already, before it even gets close to Christmas, I will have all my shopping done, have everything that I need to get done, and still be able to enjoy my whole December, still be able to enjoy my time with my family, because that was just a lot. But it's like, I have to squeeze whatever I can into my days off. And this is my last day off before Christmas. So I had to do what I needed to do. And it's just crazy. And it's like, we are, like I said, such a consumer nation. I don't like when that air come on when I'm talking to y'all, because I actually watched a couple of my videos back the other day. And when this comes on, it's loud in these videos. And I don't like that. I'm going to fix that. I gotta get back to trying to get a mic. But anyways, sorry, off topic. Yeah, man, it's just crazy. It's just so crazy to me, because you overly get things. Like I said, now, I'm not against getting stuff for the people that you love, but it's like, when does it come to a point where you stop? You know what I'm saying? And you making sure that you managing your funds right. You making sure you managing your capital right. And you doing what you need to do. You're not putting yourself in a hole, trying to buy the whole world just for next month to come around, or next year to come around, and they literally do the same thing. If you sit there and think about it, especially if you live in the United States, they have something every month. Sit there and think about it. They have something every month for them to boost the economy, or for them to give you some type of sale, and it's like, you spending money that you don't need to be spending. That money that you sitting there spending and throwing away, you need to be using it to invest in yourself. It's so important. But that's a part of the trap. They don't want you to invest in yourself, because if enough people who I'm trying not to be too deep on this channel. I want to make another channel where I could really just speak freely, because I speak freely up here, but this is really more so for the entrepreneurs. But anyways, I'm going to say what I need to say. If you really sit there and think about it, if enough people really open their eyes and be on some, I don't need to take this. You don't have to, you're not about to sit here and treat me like dirt. Like, I know I'm talented. I know it's plenty of things that I like to do. I know I'm passionate about this. I'm passionate about that. Yeah, it might take them some time to get it kicked off and do what they need to do. But if they can diligently seek it, man, it'll be a whole lot of less working class men, and entrepreneurship is not for everybody, and that's okay. Some people are good where they're at, and kudos to them. As long as you're happy, as long as you're grateful with everything that you got going on, then by all means continue living how you want to live. But if you somebody that wants more out of life, because you can do more, you can accomplish more, you can get more, you can give more, then don't stop. Why stop? Do what you need to do, period. Point blank, period. Because it is going to, I'm telling y'all, it's getting scarier and darker out here in this world, and you need to be having everything stored up that you need. You need to be able to move how you need to be able to move. And I'm just saying, it's just, if you stay stuck in that consumer mindset, you're never going to elevate. It's okay to consume. You can do what you need to do, but just don't overconsume, because that's how you get stuck in the race. That's literally it. Because you're not only are you living above your means, you're trying to keep up with the Joneses, you're trying to make sure everybody likes you, and it's just like you spending money that you don't need to be spending. You spending money that you need to be paying your bills with, or you spending money, like I said, most importantly, you need to be investing with. You haven't even paid your tithes and offering to the Lord. Like, come on, y'all. You got to make smarter, better choices whatever when it comes to this kind of stuff, because then it's like, dang, okay, I done spent all this check. Okay, well, I'm about to work again for another 2 weeks just to get the crumbs of what the big boys is getting, just so you can spend it all over again. Oh, I got to get the freshest clothes. I got to be fly. Oh, we going out to the club. We got to make sure that we get this bottle. We got to make sure that we buying all the drinks. Like, that's too much. That's too much. I'm telling y'all. And especially to my youngest. When I feel like I've told y'all this before, the club is so overrated. Impressing other people is so overrated. Spending your money on people that only want to be around you because you spend money on them is so overrated. Like, them people not your true friends, and people don't like you like that. Them people like the money that you spend on them. So I'm just saying, yeah, but especially about that with that club, like, everything is overpriced. To get in is overpriced, unless clubs usually have that, girls free before 11 or whatever they do. But you get in there, the food's overpriced, the drinks is overpriced. It's just too much. And it's like, this will make almost a year and a half where I have not had a single drink. I have been offered so many drinks, and it's just like, no, I'm trying to be so much better. I'm trying to be so much more clear-minded whenever it comes to stuff. And don't get me wrong, I've enjoyed a drink or two in the past, and I don't like how it makes me feel. I don't like the turn up that it makes me turn up. I'm not with that. It makes me get a little crazy, and I'm not with that. I need to be in full control of my life. Like, it's already enough going on. I need to be in full control. But hey, if that's what you do, then that's what you do. Everybody has their vices, but I'm just saying, you got to manage it better, because the same $30, $50 that you go spend on a full bottle that can have many different consequences, you could have spent that $30 to $40, $50 on a book, on a part of a course, or just putting it to the side, stacking it for your account, or putting it to the side, stacking it for whatever maybe you have to pay your manufacturer. Maybe you need to pay somebody to make a web page for you. I'm just saying, just be smarter with the things that you do. Be smarter with your money. So that's all I got for y'all tonight, man. Like I said, I really do hate that I missed my upload yesterday. And I wish I would have been up early enough to, go ahead and just give y'all this video today, because I would have gave y'all two today. I could have gave you the video that I was supposed to give y'all yesterday, and I could have been making another video right here, right now to post tonight. But, it is what it is, man. I'm not going to beat myself up too much about it. It's life, and I'm still just trying to manage. I'm still just trying to be as consistent as I can be, and making sure I'm checking off all the boxes. So, like I said, that's really all I got for y'all. I appreciate y'all tuning in. Troops, somebody at church came up to me today, at church and at my family function the other day. My cousin almost made me cry, because I didn't even know she was watching my video. Shout out to you, cuz. I appreciate that. But just to hear from grown people, or even from people my age, like, the stuff you be talking about is so real, Tab, and you just got to keep going, because I done put my kid onto it, and they might not understand everything you be saying, but they get it. That's the kind of stuff that I really just made this channel for. Like, it's not about, oh, I'm trying to be an influencer, oh, I'm trying to be YouTube popping or famous. Like, no, I'm not. Like, I literally am just trying to get the word out so somebody else can see it, hear it, and be like, bruh, even if they don't understand every single thing that I'm saying, the fact that they can rock with it and be like, okay, I need to take this a step further. What else do I need to do? What do I need to start looking into? Like, I want you to be on that type time where it's like, I need to change the generations that's coming behind me, because I don't want them to have to struggle. I don't want them to have to endure the things that I had to endure. I want them to come out better. And even though I say it's for the generations after you, you still live in this life. You can turn your life around. it's not that hard, you know. It's daunting, it's tedious, it's, you know, you have to be tenacious whenever it comes to stuff, but it is what it is. It's life. Do you want a better life, or you want to be, you know what I'm saying, you want to be stuck where you stuck at? Anyways, like I was saying, troops, I really do appreciate y'all. Like I said, y'all just warm my heart, because watching the full video, that means a lot to me, because I know I be having moments where I go off on the rails, and for y'all to actually watch it all the way through and understand what I'm saying, and even catch a little nuggets and gems at the end, because y'all know sometimes that be, some of them last little nuggets be the best ones the whole video. So that's really all I got. I really do appreciate y'all subbing up. I really do. Y'all showing out. And I'm just saying, like, me just being consistent, and me, you know, talking about being real and saying stuff that's really real that people ain't talking about. You know, everybody's not talking about. I won't say people not, because there's a couple people that I watch that sit there and give you motivation and talk like this and be on some, you know, yeah, you need to tighten up. You need to get it together. So I appreciate y'all rocking with me, bro, sis. Okay, seriously. Anyways, I hope y'all have a blessed night, day, week, month, years. 2025, with time to be alive, with time to thrive and strive for greatness. Y'all be blessed. Be smart with your money. Invest. Bars. Let me get up out of here, because I will start the rumble rambling. It's your girl TB Tab. I'm out.